Shalom. Once all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Shai, Bashem Makakodash. The blessed to the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Adakim pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is Kazakh
and Shapal
from GMS Jamaica, and today we're out here again with another lesson. Right, and as you can see on screen, it's an article from RT, right, and the title reads, Illinois votes to teach LGBT history to school children, Republicans furious. Right, from ever since them thing get pushed in America. America are the main hub for all of this nastiness, right, for all of the filth to take place all over the earth. You know what I mean? All of the philosophy them where get pushed in the earth under the guise of democracy. Right? Every man free for do and say whatever he want. Right? But according to the scriptures, you know what I mean, the Lord never set it so. Right? The Lord already prescribed judgment, right, for the things we get done in the earth. Everything of its reward. Every action of its reward. Right? But before we jump into the scriptures, we just go read. Go down into the article. Look at it. Alright, it says, the Illinois House of Representatives has voted to require the teaching of LGBT history to elementary school students in the state. Republican opponents have called the measure indoctrination. Right. The measure, which passed by 60 votes to 42 on Wednesday, would require history textbooks in the state to include the role and contributions of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people in the history of this country and the state. Now, before we go further, two things more address. Right, the first paragraph, right, which says teaching of LGBT history to elementary school students in the state. Republicans have called the measure indoctrination, right, which that is indoctrination, yeah, right. And the scripture say, "Oh, train up a child in the way that he should grow, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Right? Now, if you are train up a child in the wrong way, you know what I mean, just like how if you train him up the proper way, he's not gonna depart from it. He's not gonna depart from the evil where you teach him when he's younger. Right? Now when you indoctrinate a young child, when them get older, them are gonna teach for them say it alright. Right? And then further down the line, you find out say majority of the generation or the new generation, right, fish out or fog out. Right? Turn either lesbian or gay, right, or bisexual. You know what I mean? Or identify themselves with some other make-up gender. See? So, yes, that is indoctrination. And the second part I'm more address is hold on. Yeah. It says the measure which passed by 60 votes to 42, right? That just go for show you say there is more unrighteousness in this world than righteousness, right? Because the bill passed 60 votes, right, compared to 42. See, there is more evil in this society than good. See, that's why the scripture say, yo, that's why in a Genesis, right, and also in Peter's, right, the scripture say, yo, Job was vexed, right, with the filthy conversation of the wicked, yo, right, because there is more evil in the world than good, yo. See, good in the you have a precept up.
This is Jeremiah 6 verse 16. So thus said the Lord, standing in the way and see, and ask for the old part,
Right.
is the good way, and walk therein.
right? Because them speaking of teaching history concerning um these abominable people, right? The LGBT community, right? But according to the scriptures, you're supposed to ask for the old path, right? And what was in the old path? Give me Proverbs, Salakia, Leviticus, right? Seeing the scripture say, "Yo, ask for the old path," right? Go on.
This is Leviticus 20 verse 13. So if a man also light with mankind,
Right.
as he light with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, and they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
Con. See, so if a man asleep with the next man, or same goes for the woman them, you know what I mean? Or for whosoever do both man and woman, you know what I mean? The scripture say, "Yo, on the judgment is to get put to death," right? On the right is to be put to death, right? And according to the scriptures, that is actually love, right? You basically save the soul from corruption, yeah. You take this, yeah. You basically take the spirit out of the corrupted body, right? And it's also love, because you save whosoever look on and experience that thing. Seeing you save them soul from evil. Seeing, so yeah, that is the old path, right? When people do these things, them get put to death, right? That is the true history. Yeah.
And ye shall find rest for your soul.
Con.
But they say we will not walk therein.
Going back to the article, it says, "Here's what parents in my district said. How or why is a historical figure's sexuality or gender self-identification even relevant, especially when we are talking about kindergarten and elementary school history?" Seen? Con. Right? How is that? How is somebody gender, and I mean, or whether they want to be a faggot or a lesbian, how is that what you call it now, relevant to anything we happening in a society, yo? Right? How is that relevant to building the nation? See, them you in the earlier days, them used to hide and do them buggery, yo, them nastiness. But now, starting with America, everybody I get brave up and a push that and a force, you know what I mean, this thing upon other people, a force it upon society. Right? That's why you have Pride, this Pride Month, gay rights and all of these things, yo. Them literally a force this agenda upon the rest of the society. Right? And if you speak out against it, everybody come up against you. Right? Saying that you're supposed to be sensitive. Precept.
This is Isaiah. Okay. It's Isaiah 1. We start verse 9. He said, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant,
Right?
we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Except the Lord give us the elect right now. You know what I mean? We would have been like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? And guess what? Our people basically live like Sodom and Gomorrah, yo. That's why them are gonna get burned. Along with the rest of heathen nation them. See? Right? And not enough of our people basically in this whole LGBT, or even out here in Jamaica you have one with them call must J cap or something like that. Seen?
Short piece. This is Mark 13 verse 20. He said, and except the Lord had shortened the days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he had chosen, he had shortened the days.
Alright. Come on.
If this continue, couple more years in the society. When the generation where them are indoctrinating at the schools grow up. Right? You see the kind of society where it will bring. You know what I mean? And the scripture even got so far as saying foolishness is born in the heart of a child.
Right.
Saying because whatsoever a child can make a rational decision, you know. Saying so whatsoever you put in him as an empty vessel, and that him I go believe and him go and come up. You know what I mean? And all what them a bring, you know, is death and destruction, you know. See? So the Lord, there's no flesh wouldn't be saviour, as the scripture said. You know what I mean? The Most High have to wipe out all these generations coming up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
One next good part of the article, it said, furthermore, Republican opponents are furious that the measure doesn't allow parents to opt out. Right? Darren Bailey told the Pontiac Daily Leader that he voted against the bill because it does not provide an opt-out option for parents who do not wish their children exposed to this kind of information for religious reasons, or because their child may not be of a mature enough age to fully understand the meaning and implications of what LGBT actually is. Right? And the reason why I said this is a strong point. The precept where the act just read, it said that it's where you just quote. It said foolishness is born in the heart of a child, and it up to the parents, and it said the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. You know what I mean? And it up to the parent to do that. Now when you don't provide an option for the parents, them accept this or not. You know what I mean? You literally force the child to learn these things. You know what I mean? So basically, whatever happened to that child further on in the future, basically are you responsible, or Esau the one who responsible? Seen? Because him are the one who forced this thing upon the people. Yeah. Hey, he done bad enough already that in America parents don't have the right to discipline them child certain way. Seen? And look how the pitney them turn out, yo. Rebellious. You know what I mean? I do all kind of things, yo. Whether them a go thief or go kill people. You know what I mean? Because what? Them not get disciplined. Them not allowed to be disciplined. Right? If you strike a child, them call it abuse. See? But the scripture say out the rod of correction, drive it from you. Right? If you see a child that come up, especially a son, come up acting like a girl, right? You beat that shit out time, yo. Yeah? Or you see my par with some youth when I look too straight. You beat that out time. Right? Not only that, but even rebellion. Right? You may keep certain company where cause him to do certain things. And I mean you beat that shit out time.
The scripture tells us say, oh, if you have a rebellious son, you're supposed to bring him to the elders of the city.
Right.
If him not going to take heed, you know what I mean, and the elders supposed to stone him to death.
Right.
Short precept.
One.
This is 2 Ezra 2 verse 8. Say, oh, be unto thee usher, that thou that hidest thine unrighteousness in thee. O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah, whose land lay in clod of pitch and heap of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not, say the Almighty.
Right. And this behavior, this indoctrination are one of the things them, right, where the Lord I go use to justify burning America. Yeah.
Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
Which is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, yeah. Right? Because that way our people are served bondage even up to this day. Right? And that is where all of them things that originate. Right? The faggotism scene, lesbianism, right, and all kind of other nastiness. And in other nasty doctrine, weird doctrine and all of them things they have. Right? The scripture call it, say what? Mystery Babylon. And the word Babylon go back to confusion. Right? One.
So this is Jeremiah 51 verse 6. So flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Right.
and deliver every man his soul.
Can.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Hey.
He will render unto her a
Can.
recompense.
Salakia act. Right? The scripture say you flee out of the midst of Babylon. Right now you have some man who wish to see this thing come go on for more years. See, as even man in a so called in the truth. You know what I mean? I wish to see this thing go longer. Right? Or if you want to see this thing go longer when these things are happening on the earth. Right? You don't have the right to come up against certain teachings where your child are gonna get. See?
So the Lord say, shorten the days for the elect's sake. Right. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense.
Right.
So Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the hurt drunken.
Right.
He said the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Right. Right. Her wine being her philosophy, our democracy. Right. Our agendas where she push upon all the earth. All our agenda them where she put to all the nations them. See? Yeah. See? So yeah, hopefully with that this lesson was edifying. Right, and until the next one, I want to say again our praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all who came pushing this word in sincerity and truth.